Man, this is great. No responsibility whatsoever. I'm gonna get so much writing done. I'll hit my quota today and then write 3,000 more words. Hey, so you got some writing done today, right? How many words? Like 2. 2? You wrote 2 pages? That's not so bad. No, more like 2 words. Oh, yeah. I really got sidetracked yesterday. I need to hit the ground running today. I was thinking we could, just lay around and do nothing all day. Sound good to you? Wait, what? No, we have a lot to do. You sure? I have a pint of ice cream and Netflix already running. Yeah, okay. So, I need to tell you something. What is it? Well, we haven't quite hit our quota over the last 3 days. What? But we've been working nonstop. No, we actually have been thinking about working on the book. Turns out there's a big difference. Okay, only 10,000 words to write in order to catch up. No problem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hey, did you know that it is literally impossible to lick your own elbow? I've been trying for like 3 hours. Stop it. You know how much I like elbows. Seriously, you can't do it. Alright, whatever. Challenge accepted. Hey, so you done with that book yet? It would be nice to take a nice, relaxing day tomorrow. You have been relaxing for 3 days. I've barely written anything, and now I have to cram it into the remaining 3 days. Yeah, it sounds like a you problem. I started off working on the book today. Instead of jumping straight into writing, I decided to work a little bit on the layout of the book, setting up the file for printing, and just kind of playing around with a few ideas. So the file I showed you yesterday was just me messing around. So I recreated it and started a new file using some elements from yesterday's file, but kind of rearranging some elements to better fit the story. My initial idea for this book was actually just to do an art book. And I wasn't going to write one specific storyline. I was going to have many different stories compiled together with a bunch of random artwork that all sort of centralized on one theme. But as I started writing the background and the history of the world and the mythology and the creation myths, I sort of had an idea forming in my head. So after working on the book layout, I decided I wanted to sketch one of the early pages in the book just to sort of play around with some concepts. So I decided to sketch the hideout that the main character Arlen and his friend Teague go to early on in the book. This is a hideout that they created as kids, and they come back to it later on in life. And this is where the story picks up. So after that, I kind of had my creative juices flowing again, so I decided to jump into writing. I've been behind the last several days on my daily quota. And so in order to catch up with that daily quota, I need to write about 10,000 words today. And that's a lot for anybody to write, regardless of if you know what you're writing or not. So I know I'm not going to hit that. So here I took a little lunch break. Chicken, rice, and tomatoes. Made it myself. Drinking some sweet tea and watching some TV. Alright, let's get back to writing. So I worked on the book for a few hours today, and after working on some other elements of the book, I really had my creative flow, and so I wrote over 15 pages today so far, and I plan on writing a few more pages before I go to bed tonight. I'm really trying to stick to that 300 word count for each page, but I'm finding that the more and more I write, the longer each page is going to get. And when I was working on the layout earlier today, I was playing with some different ideas and spacing for the column structure in the final book. I decided to go for a 6-column layout using 3 columns of text. But even then, 300 words, even at a small font size, takes up a lot of room. So I may either have to shorten the amount of words per page, or I'll have to end up adding more pages, and it might be more like 200 words per page. And so I'll just have to spread that out as I lay out the book. You can see here I'm watching the show Falling Skies. I watched it several years ago all the way through, but it's just one of those shows that I could just put on in the background. So yeah, there's not much else to say today. I wrote about 15 pages, which is a lot of words. It's about 4,500 words total that I wrote today. I just spent a lot of time writing today. I didn't really focus too much on filming. I just filmed a lot of time lapse, threw on some colored lights and set the lights down low and just sort of got into the flow of things. I only have a few days left, so I'm really trying to just chug along and write as much as I can. My goal is to have a finished manuscript that I can send off to an editor at the end of this challenge. COVID kind of threw me for a loop, but I'm not going to give up. I thought about switching it up and taking a few days off, but in the end I decided to just push through and get the book done. Because in my opinion, perfection is the enemy of progress, as I said yesterday. So I'm just going to keep writing, and whatever end product I get, I'm going to take and edit it down and send it to someone to look over. Thank you for watching. That's all for today. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like the video and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when I upload future videos. If you haven't already, check out my Patreon. For $5 a month, you can support me and get access to behind the scenes things, and you'll be first to get notified when I release a Kickstarter for this book. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.